Good morning, students. I am M. Surya Chandra Rao, JL Chemistry at AP Balayogi Gurukulam, Krishna Rao Palam. Now, I will teach solutions session 5. In this session, I teach colligative properties. What are colligative properties? The properties which depend on the number of solute particles present in the solution rather than the nature of the solute. Now, there are four colligative properties. Number one, relative lowering of vapor pressure. Number one, relative lowering of vapor pressure. Two, elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Three, depression of freezing point. Four, osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure. Now, in this session, I will teach first elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. The vapor pressure, first we know vapor pressure. Vapor pressure. The pressure exerted by the vapors on the surface of the solution is called vapor pressure. You know, vapor pressure. The vapor pressure of the liquids increase with increase in temperature. The vapor pressure of the liquids increase with increase in temperature. On heating, the liquids boils. On heating, the liquids boils. The vapor pressure also increase. The vapor pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere pressure. Then the liquids boils. Here, what is boiling point? The boiling point defines as the temperature at which the liquid boils, and the vapor pressure of the liquid is equal to 1 atmosphere pressure. The boiling point of pure water is 373.15 Kelvin. Here, vapor pressure of water is equal to 1 atmosphere pressure. Now, I add some sugar to the water. This water is called aqueous solution of sucrose. Aqueous solution of sucrose. This is pure water. This is solution. Pure solvent to solution. On heating the solution, its vapor pressure rises. On reaching 373.15 Kelvin, it does not boils. Its vapor pressure also not equal to 1 atmosphere. On further heating, the temperature rises and the solution starts boiling. At this vapor pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere. Now the temperature is more than 373.15 Kelvin. It means the boiling point of solution is more than the boiling point of pure water. This means the solution boiling point is rises. This difference is called elevation of boiling point. Boiling point of pure water is equal to TB0. Boiling point of aqueous solution of sucrose is equal to TBS. The difference in the boiling point is this is called elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Experiments shown that the elevation of boiling point is directly proportional to molality of the solute present in the solution. Now, removing the proportionality constant, delta TB is equal to Kb into M. M is the molality of the solute in the solution. Kb is the elevation of boiling point constant or ebullioscopic constant. Kb is defined as the ebullioscopic constant is defined as the observe the elevation of boiling point in 1 molar solution. 1 molar solution. Now Kb is equal to when molality is equal to 1, elevation of boiling point constant is equal to elevation of boiling point, are also called molar elevation constant. Kb is equal to delta Tb when M is equal to 1. Now molality is equal to number of moles of solute present in 1 kg solvent. Number of moles of solute W2 by M2 into 1000 by weight of solvent in kg, grams in grams. Now substitute the values in equation 1. Delta Tb is equal to, delta Tb means elevation of boiling point, Kb into W2 by M2 into 1000 by W1. Now molecular weight of solute is M2 is equal to Kb into W2 into 1000 by W1 into delta Tb. Now using this formula we can find the molecular weight of solute by knowing the values Kb, W2 and W1 and delta Tb. Okay, I will continue next. Freezing point, depression of freezing point. Now another colligative property, depression in freezing point. Depression in freezing point. The solute in the solution lowers the vapor pressure of solution. Lowers the vapor pressure of solution. This also lowers the freezing point of solution. It means the vapor pressure decreasing is causes to decrease in the freezing point of solution. At free solution. Now freezing point. What is freezing? At freezing point of a substance, the solid space is dynamic equilibrium with the liquid space. It means water, liquid space, ice, solid space. Both are dynamic equilibrium at freezing point. And at freezing point, the vapor pressure of liquid phase is equal to the vapor pressure of solid space, solid phase. Here we know that the freezing point of water is 273.15 Kelvin. What is freezing point? The temperature at which the vapor pressure of liquid phase is equal to the vapor pressure of solid phase. So water is a pure solvent. Its freezing point is 273.15 Kelvin. Now I add some salt to the water. Now this is a salt solution. This is pure solvent. This is salt solution. Now I am cooling this salt solution. So cooling. Now this temperature reaches to 273.15 Kelvin. But salt solution is not freezing. Means its liquid phase vapor pressure is not equal to the solid space vapor pressure. On further cooling, I am cooling. Further cooling, the temperature is decreased 272 or 271. Anyhow, temperature is decreased. Then it is freezes. Here the vapor pressure of liquid phase is equal to the vapor pressure of solid phase. This temperature is known as TFS. The freezing point of salt solution is TFS. The freezing point of water is TFO. The freezing point of solution is always less than freezing point of water. So TFO is always greater than TFS. Pure solvent freezing point is more than solution freezing point. The difference is called depression in freezing point. Depression in freezing point, delta TF is equal to freezing point of pure solvent minus freezing point of solution. Once again I explain. Depression in freezing point is equal to freezing point of pure solvent minus freezing point of solution. From experiments, we know that depression in freezing point is directly proportional to the molar concentration of the solute in the solution. Once again I explain. Depression in freezing point is directly proportional to the molar concentration of the solute in the solution. Now removing the proportionality constant and use a proportionality constant. This constant is called depression in freezing point constant or molar depression constant or cryoscopic constant. When molality is equal to 1, means 1 molar solution, the depression in freezing point is equal to the cryoscopic constant or depression in freezing point constant. Depression, freezing point, depression constant. Now, the cryoscopic constant is defined as the temperature observed in 1 molar solution. 1 molar solution. Now, molality is equal to number of moles of solute W2 by M2 in 1 kg solvent. So generally we take solvent weight in grams, so 1000 by weight in solute weight in grams. Substitute these values in above equation. Now, molecular weight of solute M2 is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 by W1 into delta Tf. Delta Tf. We can calculate the molecular weight of the solute by using this formula. When we know the values Kf, W2, W1 and delta Tf. Okay, this is depression in freezing point. Okay, elevation in boiling point. Once again I repeat, elevation in boiling point. Delta Tb is equal to Tbs minus Tb0. Tbs is equal to boiling point of solution minus boiling point of pure solvent. The ebullioscopic constant or boiling point elevation constant Kb is defined as the elevation of boiling point observed in 1 molar solution containing non-volatile solute. I once again repeat. Elevation of boiling point observed in 1 molar solution containing non-volatile solute. Now, depression in freezing point. Depression in freezing point is equal to the freezing point of pure solvent minus freezing point of solution. Freezing point of solution. The cryoscopic constant or depression freezing point constant Kf is defined as the depression in freezing point observed in 1 molar solution containing non-volatile solute. Once again repeat. Freezing point depression constant or cryoscopic constant is defined as the depression in freezing point observed in 1 molar solution containing non-volatile solute. Okay, thank you.